I'm free, y'all. I'm free. I got the negative COVID test. Now I'm about to get out here in these Japan streets. Come along with me. Finally, I get to see my friends. Hi, guys. After 2 days in quarantine, it feels amazing to be outdoors, getting some fresh air, getting some sunshine on my face. We are in Japan during the springtime. So we are here in April 2023, and it is perfect springtime weather. We are staying in Taito City, which is about 20 to 40 minutes by train from Shibuya and Shinjuku. Those are the major cities. When you think of Tokyo, if you see any advertisements, that is usually going to be in Shibuya, like the Times Square of Tokyo. And Shinjuku is like the red light district where all the bars and stuff are at. So first stop is Chinatown. We spent time here eating and just taking pictures and visiting many shrines, temples that are around the neighborhood. And then we were off to the Gundam factory. My friend Ed is a big fan of anime. Say that 5 times fast. That sounds like an intro to a Dr. Seuss book. But anyway, we are at the Gundam factory because this is a very popular anime series that was like started in the 1970s. And I said that after visiting Japan, I was going to check out an anime series. So if you are an anime fan, let me know what your favorite anime is and where should I get started. Ed gave me some pointers. I'm curious to know what suggestions you may have for me. We did not stay here too long, but I really thought it was cool to see this big transformer-like figure start walking. And so I had to ask Ed, what was first, Gundam or Transformers? And he said, of course, it was Gundam. So on to the next thing.
So far, the day is going so good. It's windy out here, but Japan is so clean and beautiful. Like, and I'm like, am I in California? Am I in Seattle? Where am I? Because just different monuments, like behind me. It's like, it looks a little bit like the Space Needle, a little bit like the Toronto thing. I don't know what it's called, but we are on our way to the next stop. Ed is a photographer, and we're off. So we found a little, I guess, garden way. So we're gonna walk and just be in awe of the beauty that is Japan. It's really windy. It's about 70 degrees. I think it's gonna be like this for the rest of our stay here. But I'm just happy to be out of quarantine, y'all. Y'all saw my struggle bus when I got here. So yeah. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Tasha, and welcome to Tasha's Journeys. If you are in need of travel inspiration or just tips on personal finance so you can hit your travel inspiration goals, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you won't miss a video when I drop one. We gotta just talk about friendship for a moment because I absolutely adore my friends, Jake and Ed. Ed is coming along the way. He's a photographer, like I said earlier. They came all the way to Japan to visit me. And I was in quarantine for a couple days. This is my nearest and dearest friend, Jake. We have been friends since college. He saved my life when we were RAs. So I'm just telling everyone, I'm so happy that you're here. I appreciate our friendship. You are the best.
One thing I love about Jake is that he is type A like me. I'm a reformed type A. He has a whole itinerary planned out. He been navigating the train system, all of that. I just been sitting back. Between him and Ed, I'm in good hands. Forget Safe Fun. Listen, is now I'm feeling it when you go really high, you feel that difference in elevation. Like my knees kind of buckle a little bit. I am
obsessing over this view. You can just see so far out, just like any other observatory, but it's Japan. I have been wanting to come to Japan since I was in the fourth grade. So I'm so happy to be here. This is in the Yokohama neighborhood, so this is not like Tokyo where it's a lot of things, or I should say a lot of people, but we're gonna get to that later in the vlog. But I'm just loving this view.
If I go too far, girl, don't hesitate to put me in my place, to get in my face. I'm just trying to.
Before going to dinner, I had to stop and show you the inside of this beautiful temple. You will see many temples throughout Japan and shrines. Shrines are for the Shinto religion and temples are for the Buddhist religion. I'm only going to show you a small portion of the inside of the temple because people were entering to pray and I definitely wanted to be respectful of them in their prayer time. I did a great walking tour in Kyoto to learn more about the Shinto and Buddhist religion in Japan. Let me let y'all in on a little secret. I am not musically inclined, and if you see these scores on the screen, you will see that Jake is, and he smoked me on this game. It was really fun, so I'm going to let you check our little battle out for a minute before getting to dinner and my very disappointing meal. Y'all got to see these portion sizes that they gave me.
Say it again.
I am loving this like toy store, arcade, whatever it is. It's like the little, you remember the machines you would see in a laundromat, you want to get some toys or whatever. They got rows and rows and rows. That's what this all is. It's just rows of capsules for you to get a souvenir. How cool. It's time to eat, y'all. Let's see what's cracking. I've been taking L's all day when it comes to this food. Look at this little Happy Meal food. Now, I'm used to the portion sizes being small since I left the United States. It's not that. But I picked the other spot earlier in Chinatown, and it was just, no. The grease tastes a little old. This food, mm-mm. Now, Jake and Ed said they were eating good before I got here. So, what happened? What happened?
We ate all the good food.
So, but again, I haven't had traditional Japanese food here. And in Thailand, I was tearing some Japanese food down. So, I do love sushi. So, we're going to get some sushi tomorrow or something. But we came here because it was a brewery. They do like the beer, so that's good. I'm not a beer drinker. And my food is just a no. So, I'm going to have to go somewhere else and get some food. I can't do this. And this ain't cheap. It's giving very much U.S. prices. And I just came from Thailand when food was like $5 for a good full meal. So I got to get adjusted, y'all.
Instead of running to another restaurant, I ran to the cocktail bar. This is actually a low non-bar, meaning that the drinks here have a low alcohol percentage. So I didn't get anything too heavy before trying to find food.
Y'all know I am going to get me a craft cocktail whenever I can. Because the other place, I could just tell they drinks were not going to be good. And I'm real particular. And I am all about the what? Aesthetics. Y'all should know if you watch my channel. I say that all the time. The prices here at this bar, again, is similar to USD. It's probably about $10 to $13 for a craft cocktail here. The currency in Japan is Japanese yen. And so I'm going to show you what that converts over to USD and show you the menu to give you an idea of prices. So when I travel, I always use a currency calculator, download it on my phone so I can get an idea of what my buying power is when I use the local currency in the country that I'm visiting.
from me in Thailand last minute. It's coming through for me in Japan apparently. Got me a little cinnamon roll. I heated up. Then found me smoothies I can make, like with the fruit, real fruit, blend it up. Then I got me a little rice cake. So just gonna hold me over till we get to the next bar spot because I'm not having the food here.
Depths of arrogance, 50 deep, got many men. Round and round and round they go, wreak havoc on your block again.
I was hoping that this bar would have some type of finger food, but it didn't. But the drinks here were amazing. They were better than the first bar that we were at. We closed out our night here, hopped on the subway, and headed back to our hotels. Make sure you stay tuned because we were in Japan for almost 2 weeks. So much more to share. Until next time, bye.